everybody for joining my broadcast. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm used to coastline, turning it like a great balance sheet or whatever. Yeah, let's.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Luck's Colts going up against Rodgers' Packers. With that, let's get you up to Green Bay, Wisconsin, where we welcome in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh, whack.
We'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's test out our run game.
Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you really have to focus on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure speed. T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field and really stretch a defense.
Yeah, let's keep it on the ground.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Time running out here on the play clock. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside, easy call, mark off the
5 yards,
and keep it moving.
All right, now let's play for real. I'm tired of playing around with this guy.
The throw on 2nd down is locked. Over the middle, Dorsett. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Oh, he's playing one-on-one coverage with T.Y. Hilton and Michael Burney.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 1st and 10, Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And let's get a look at the Green Bay defense.
Clay Matthews is an absolute force. Multiple Pro Bowls as an outside linebacker. He can swing inside and create the same havoc.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Take him down middle of the field.
On 2nd and 10, Locke.
Ooh,
middle, but it's incomplete.
I had him.
This tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it
like
very
you
quickly.
guys can see, I suck. This is my first time playing Madden 17 online.
So a 2nd down incompletion
So
now brings up 3rd down.
Ooh, 1-on-1 on TY again.
Play fake to Turbin. Now Locke. Steps away to his left.
First down.
He can run
Slide.
for it, and he will.
Oh, you man want to die. Okay.
It
don't matter as long as you got down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. You know, Charles, Gore is on pace for possibly another 1,000-yard season. It would be his 9th.
I talked with a GM in the league, and all he talked about was when I was coming up through the ranks, people would always say, if you could get your team to be just like Frank Gore, everyone you draft, you'd have a heck of a team. Incredible work ethic, will to win, and obviously tremendous production.
Yeah, production this year, 532 yards through the 8 games to start the season. To throw is long. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Well, Kansas City found the formula for shutting down T.Y. Hilton because he just had 20 yards, 1 catch in Week 8.
That means someone can get some sleep this week because every slot corner that has to face T.Y. Hilton during the year, they don't sleep that week. Look what he's done already. 133 yards in Week 7, had 171 in Week 5.
No, I'm not right.
He's been something else, so kudos to Kansas City for finding a way to slow him down.
Now it's Locke, escaping the pressure right, on the run. Now the defense loses him, it's complete.
Let's go, touchdown. See, this is why I love Andrew Luck. This man can throw on the line.
Dwayne Allen, 38 yards.
Now,
and
oh my
the
God,
Colts
this
are
is
going
be
to
something
take a
terrible.
first-quarter
Let's see if I can
lead.
make the extra point.
Now
I'm
Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
And it looked like we're good.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
My defense is terrible. So hopefully we can stop him here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop the shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Against the Falcons, Rodgers completed 28 passes. 12 of them went to Davante Adams for 74 yards.
He's become a heck of a complimentary piece to Jordy Nelson, hasn't he? Because Jordy, I think, had, 4 catches, 94 yards. Davante Adams, 12 catches. The volume of passes coming his way now, probably because coverages are kicked to Jordy Nelson. He's got to continue to make good on getting those passes completed.
And the offense lining up first and 10.
This man's been doing whatever he wants on this.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Something on my controller. I'm back with Trello working good. I just resumed the game. Yeah, my controller's working. My buttons wasn't responding earlier. Alright, 35, let's get a stop.
Here's Rodgers. He's got his target, it's Cobb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is James Starks. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. Nelson had his second best output of the season in Week 8, 94 yards, Charles, and a touchdown as well.
Nice to see him rounding into form, even though they lost the game at Atlanta. Because let's face it, when the season began, Jordy Nelson's back, right back to what they were doing before. He was coming off of a significant injury and had to get his timing back, as well as that timing with his quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. It looks like that's being worked out quite nicely for Green Bay.
A run here for Starks. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
On second down, and he's got it. It's caught for Packers touchdown. Jordy Nelson from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Good kick.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Now a first down throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 19. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. To throw on second down is Locke. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
All right, let's see if I get Hilton or Dorset.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's
T.Y.
caught
Hilton
at the 2.
And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton from 8 yards out. And the Colts are in for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I'm up by 7. Let's try to get a stop right here.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Oh, my God. Terrible kick. Terrible kick by me.
And, Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
On first down, Rodgers out in the flat for Starks. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Try to go back to that corner route. They got me.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
That was real quick. All right, I'm back. I'm waiting for him to resume the game.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Caught by Montgomery.
Let's go.
And
you got to
get
stop.
it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
No, I'm going to call timeout.
So on fourth down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Seems like a fake punt.
Jake Shum on to punt it away.
So I'm taking no chances. Wow, it was a real punt. Touchback.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back. Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Let's do it.
Play fake to Gore. It's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
He's called
Now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Do a corner strike right here.
Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. One receiver left is Hilton.
Ooh, I like T.Y. right here in the corner right.
3rd and long. It's Luck. And he's got his man Hilton.
No! Oh my God! I could have had touchdown. I could have had touchdown.
A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards.
Come on.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now a first down throw.
Ooh, he was there. That could have been 6 the other way.
2nd down.
I'm not going to lie right there.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they miss blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball, and that didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 10, Luck. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Especially since it is close.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck.
Oh man, I had him for the first.
Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Wow, all right, still good time.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football. And you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
I got it. No way on this.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
All right, I'm up by 10.
It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this
situation,
that's the proper play.
Oh, no, sir.
We do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Reset. Hey, easy. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Muscles him off.
Okay, you can have that.
That's caught by Adams.
You can have that.
Now whistles come in.
4 seconds left play. You can have all that underneath stuff.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They come out here in the eye. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Complete, Starks on the screen. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
But nah, I don't want to end up like the Steelers kicker. That was the worst onside kick in the history of the NFL.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And complete right side to Cook. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
Need that.
Almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 18. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it's good enough for an Indianapolis 1st down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Gore back there is the lone setback. On 1st and 10, Luck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Luck now to throw. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to be Packer football. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Oh, man.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened in the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And
got all the momentum on his
side. The punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Starks. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Rodgers now to throw. He gets it. Yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's... And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
If I was him, I would go for it.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 19 yards there on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And complete, right side to Clark.
Wow, he's a grown man. Hashtag maybe that.
Coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. 2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. From the 3 now. Here they come on 3rd and goal. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he fires one.
Yes, give me that.
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Gore back there is the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, here's Lott. Caught left side by Hilton. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 94 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to
get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, DeQuell Jackson. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. First down, it's score. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here's Luck. They'll roll him out right.
Oh my God. This game is fake. This game is fake. I should have went down right there.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
I feel bad for that
trying to throw the ball,
I should have went down
and you
right
put
there.
pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll run. This is Robert Turbin. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pat McAfee now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
about. He got me. He about to be gone.
And maximizing opportunities.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers now on first down. Rolling to his right. And this is Cook with the grab. Give him 3
and you haven't already, follow us on Twitter at BlackHammer ENT.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of
follow that
focus,
channel.
don't you think?
Follow that page on Twitter. You see each time we live stream.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Caught on the right side by Adams. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Oh, I was there. It was Vontae Davis. I was there. That should have been an interception.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Catch. Oh, I guess his body fell out of bounds for the second foot got down. But that was a beautiful snap by Brody Mason.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. It's caught. Nelson, 33 yards.
Well, we know that someone has absolutely no fear. 4th down.
That is maybe upset.
That ball was competed for by both the defender and the guy catching it.
Right, you understand? Like, that made me upset. Like, if I get the ball back, I just might have to score again. That made me upset.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throw the kick right here.
It's Rodgers.
And run.
Being chased out. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
He got it. Touchdown, Packers.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers get a score closer. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
26.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is scoring.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, I
think the Packers got it.
Oh,
Green Bay football.
Oh, this man really got the onside kick. Madden want this man to win. Oh, no.
It's not mission accomplished.
Not on my watch.
The plan is working.
No,
They're in a great spot right now. And the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
That's me. Oh! Okay. Okay. I'm just not clutch.
Green Bay first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right.
That's what I get for going for the kick.
On the run, had to get
throw it up,
horse.
please. I'm right there.
Oh. For a first down.
It's a gain of 6 on the play.
That had to end. So, did I get a L? Did I get a W? Is anywhere I can check? Is there anywhere I can check? Well, thank you for tuning in. And I'm assuming I got the dub. And follow us on Twitter at BlackHammer ENT. And thanks for watching the broadcast.